m'tendez? Cadence crasée. Montez!
Le fait papillon pour le café. Si calcul, et l'autre qui donne yo réveil pour y décider. Mais ça qui vient bon c'est pour yo gagnant. Et you know me là si vous voulez connaître. Allo Karina, on fait que c'est pas papa. Des machines fait collision, chauffeur est excité.
Et oui, deux machines fait collision, chauffeur excité. Il fait exactement 1 heure avec et au compte depuis laisse arriver, c'est One Touch Family First Life qui rentre la caillou. Hein? Avec nous aujourd'hui, c'est Madame Mylène, hein? Moi, elle a rangé cheveux, rangé tête. Mylène, bonjour.
Hello. Bonjour Claude, bonjour tout le monde, comment nous y nous connaissons One Touch. C'est là pour nous commencer, pour nous expliquer nous qui tout bon bagay qui gagne dehors, qui ka aider nous, tout bon aide qui gagne dehors. So, les amis, les ma tante, les cousins, cousines, les yo faire autant d'émissions, peut-être pendant y attendre, yo capable joindre un bagay qui yo te besoin aide, yo pas connaît et puis y a vinn tande là et puis yo ka contacter nous pour nous aider yo. On a commencé d'un sujet que nous parler chaque mercredi, chaque jeudi. Pour faire moun yo connaître si gen moun de yo qui doit kay ou besoin aide pour aider dans kay là ou te mettre ton moun qui te loué ou bien te mettre c'était landlord ou doit mortgage, gon programme que les rafte yo a capé des moun était $4,000 te les pas de pandémique là qu'on y a là à cause de pandémique là yo mettait plus sous li et les pas de pandémique là yo te gardé sous ça ou entrer dans travail yo te gardé sous chèque ou mais regardez sous chèque pour yo ka ba ou ça pour yo ba ou mais qu'on y a là it doesn't matter que comme cob on moun fait y a pédé ou de pour doué cob là ou prouver que ou doué cob là et puis y a caïdo programme dans les raf li là longtemps c'est pas un programme que c'est pas un cob que yo parle ba ou que yo pense que yo y a vinn mandoli ou bien y a voyer papier ba ou y a mandoli. Oui, nous connaissons que dans l'Amérique, que les gens qui disent comme ça, que pas jamais rien qui free dans l'Amérique, toujours un bagage derrière lui. Comme ça, ça sont federal grant liés. So federal grant liés. So c'est pas un cob que cap y a vinn mandoli. Mais nous connaissons que peut-être son cob que peut-être son cob que dans 3 ans, dans 4 ans, yo capable prendre un cob taxe nous. Parce que nous travaillons pour ça et les nous que pays c'est différent avec pays Haïti que oui blanc aider nous li ba non bagay pour aider nous si moun gen problème kay pour aider li but nous que connaît que c'est pas pot ça va veut dire que ou même qui te vinn faire l'application hein, si yo ba on 3,000 bon 4,000 bon 15,000 bon 10,000 qui a voyer mandoli nous tout qui bon tout moun qui paye taxe et de façon ça nous va le remettre comme là. So si vous moun qui gen problème kay de yo pas baiter tout problème relez nous contacter nous First Center Street Brockton Massachusetts relez nous vini et puis n'a capable aider gens pour nous aider avec sou gen problème kay là so pas excité vinn joindre nous vinn côté nous n'a aider sou gen difficulté et grand programme ça aider moun qui dans tout on pas connaît qui problème ou gen c'est ou même qui connaît qui problème m'expliquer lui ça seulement qu'a fait c'est chaque mercredi chaque vendredi m'ka venir expliquer nous qui ça qui gagne qui ça qui si nous aide là c'est nous pour quitter la caille nous pour venir pour nous capable aider so nous gen Rita qui fait paraître là kounya là so m'a pas passer le micro m'a passer pour capable introduce Tetley so he's here everyone
he's taking my coffee. Oh no.
Il va monter là pour expliquer nous c'est lui-même qui avec nous qui dans programme qui aide nous faire le programme là qui fait peuple là connaître qui gagne so ma passe letting them know that you here you know and that's helping them with the
Yes.
application.
Where the one? Which application?
Well, it was late, so I was letting them know again. We need help. People that need help with the RAF.
Ah, okay. Yep.
People they rent, they need
Yes,
help. And
yes.
if they're sitting at home thinking about it's some money that I have to give back, I'm not gonna call. Try to
Yeah.
explain to them that it's not a money that they're gonna come to your house and say, listen,
Yeah, it's not gonna cost you anything. It's-
I give you 10,000, I need it back. Okay,
Exactly.
think about it, we pay tax. So this is how we're gonna give the money back to them.
Exactly. Yep, that's our tax. It gets used for something. So, hi everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so sorry, super late. I think I got you to blame, but we always, as humans, we all look for someone else to blame
well,
instead of
the-
taking our own
I was here.
responsibility. So I'm so sorry. Yes, but I've been very blessed. I should say I'm not complaining because I'm very busy. That's good news for a good cause. And I just wanted to extend my gratitude. Thank you for logging in. Don't forget to call your friend. Don't forget to call your cousin, and your mama's best friend and tell them that we are on today. And of course, we'll continue on every week. God willing, on Wednesday and Fridays at 1:00 sharp, we're gonna be here with Mr. Claude. Yes, we're gonna try to be sharp. Well, working towards one goal here is to help our community. So, again, sorry I'm a little bit late, but we are here, and today we are going to talk about the hot topic. I think we're gonna lean over to talk about the PPP loan.
Okay.
Just because there's been a lot of questions, there's been a lot of concerns, and I know the time is getting close to the due dates, the expiration date, because they do have expiration date. So did you want to talk about PP loan, or you want to talk about continue on
We could give them a review about it.
about the PP loan?
Yes.
Yep. And then I also wanted to tell them, beside the PP loan, about new business opportunity too. People that want to start their own business, there's a bunch of money out there, startup package and so forth and so on. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple of things today, people. We are going to talk about the PPP, the 3P loans. It's part of the $1.9 trillion grant, the stimulus package, and it's to help small business. So please, small business, you need that help, get in touch with us. Let's do this. I actually had very good successful story this morning. Someone got approved for a lot of money, and my hope is that they use it for that cause, and they use it. Hopefully, they use it wisely and to bring up their business. So, and then we're going to talk about startup. If you're thinking about starting up your business, what you should do, what you should think about, and we are here to help you with that too, because we do business consulting.
So, je dis à nous parler de PP loan.
Yes.
So, son loan ke y a bay moun ki gen business pou edo embourser business la. Et puis gen lot plan tou ki la tou pou moun tou ki bezwen komanse yon business. Mais PP loan nan ke sa map di tout moun ki ta interese kap tande nou. Ou ka vin kote nou pou nou ka explike ou. Son kob ke y a ba ou pou kapab bagay business ou pou kapab embourser business la. So, souvin pran kob sa mta chote ke ou vin fil pou kob la ou apouve pou li ou fon bon bagay avel ou pa fon ou sod ou pa l fè avel la, se so fè avel li. Ou pa pran pou al achton machine nef, ou pa pran ni pou al voyaje, pase kob sa l ap toune bak. Ou pa ge preuve pou explike ke ou te use li pou business la. So, vle tout moun yo tande, tout haïtien yo tande de yo, tout nation yo tande, sou interese, pou ta konen plus de loan sa, ou ka vin kontakte nou, ka vin kote nou nan biro an ap explico plus de loan nan, ki sa ki genyen la dani, e sou konon pa min business, sou konen ke se lot bagay ou pa regle avel, se pa pou business so pa l fel vre, pa fel li. Pase at the end of the day, se ou pa l peye pou li. Letting them know that anybody that's thinking that would like to know, come visit us. We will talk to you about the loan, and this is a very serious thing. Don't come and take the money and you don't put it in the business. Don't go buy a car. Don't take trips, because it's gonna get back to you. Because I heard a lot of stories. A lot of people's not putting it toward what they supposed.
Yeah, there was actually on the news this morning. There's a lot of fraudulence going around it. You know, people are getting it, and just by using it to other things, it's fraud, because they were given to you not to take vacations, or buy your own personal house or so forth and so on, and then you expected to put it under your business. So if you run a business where you do house cleaning, right? You do house cleaning, and then you use and then you go on trip, and then you put it under, it's a business trip. How's house cleaning a business trip? You're gonna clean the house in another state?
And that's well, they never know. They probably explain it.
But your business territory, your license says, or your business certificate said you practice your business in Massachusetts. I mean, these are the common things. Don't set yourself up for disaster.
Yeah.
Because it's going to come down as you have to pay it back, and you have 5 years to pay it back. If you don't, they're going to put a lien against your company, just like they put a lien against your house if you're on default.
Yeah.
So people have to know that the seriousness of taking these money.
So you take it, you use it toward your business, and the
government,
government will see, oh my God, this person used the money in this way that they're gonna forgive you. But if you don't use it for what you asked for,
it's not gonna
like
happen.
You raise your head, you lie on oath.
And then it's gonna come back to you, because that's under perjury. So you can't do that. So this is, I can't stress that no more. Especially when it comes to our community, because we want them to know there's resources out there, and of course we want to connect them to the resources, but we want them to not that resources that we help them to come back and say next year on your tax, oh Rita, I got this money, now they want it for me to pay it back. I'm gonna tell them, what did you use it? Didn't I sit down with you? I only not told you once, twice, but all the time I have to stress this. Make sure it goes back to the business.
So the first thing you do before you start the application, you let the person know, are you sure?
Yes.
That's your fault. You say yes, and don't come back at the end of the year crying, saying that no, I told you over and over again.
Exactly. So again, I just wanted to throw out this. So this PP loan, it started off as a loan. It's designed to directly, assist business. Directly assist business, not indirectly, but directly go back to the business, and then this money goes directly to the business account. So let's say if someone, they do the application, and then they pick a lender gets approved, they send everything that they need. Your business has to be official. It can't be like, I have a business, but it's not official. You have to be registered with the IRS. You have to have a business certificate. And the PP, you have to be alive and well since during the pandemic, since last year. Okay, so explain to them for those qualifications, it has to check those qualifications, that you have to be official with IRS in your city or your state, however you want to register your business as, and you have to have an account with the bank, not a personal account, a business account, solo for your business, and then you work with the lender that locally to wire those money and go through the process. And of course, we are here to help with that bridge.
Okay, so pour nous make sure que nous gain business account, pour nous make sure que business la registré ensemble avec Massachusetts, pour nous make sure que ou gain carnet banque là, c'est pas personal carnet, c'est carnet banque business là, et puis pour registrer ensemble avec IRS. Pour capable joindre, faut gen 3 bagages ça pour capable joindre cob là pour business là. So c'est pas un cob que vous parle ba pour régler encore bagage personnel, c'est un cob que vous prend pour investir dans un business, et moi que son bon bagage lié que support ou prend cob là, c'est pas personnel cob pas ou gain là ou investir, son cob ba pour investir, et les arrivé que y a pour que sortir dit que va faire avec cob là ou faire li. Mais si vous pas fait ça pour faire ensemble avec lui, et pour la plus mal parce que c'est vous pas le payer lui. So be careful, les gens qui sont intéressés, qui gagne tap struggle dans business yo ou bien les monde qui gagne projet pour yo commencer un business gagne application pour ça tout pour qu'à start business là but faut que tout preuve vous non mais que ou son monde qui pas faire business là mais preuve vous met tout ça que vous gagne là tout ça moins dur même pour pipi long c'est même bagarre là pour start business là tout pour prouver que ou sous gain projet a ou gain exécuter les mais ça là pour besoin aide mais on va pas disparaître pour dire que j'ai besoin tel comme pour mettre dans business moi besoin tel comme pour commencer un business et puis ou pas gon bagaille juste et comme si qu'on paraît avec on l'a tout écrit mettez là que mes projets mais on va pas faut gain toute preuve là qu'on est blanc ni même ni marché par preuve so m'a dit tout à seigneur de qui pensait de ça venez visiter nous venez côté nous et puis n'a pas expliquer plus de pipi pilon ou bien on l'application qui ou besoin start on business.
Okay, so with the PP, if you have not done the first one, it's still available for people to do the first one. And I am here to guide people to do all the process and to make sure that they are connected with the lender, and we help them from the start to the finish with the first one. Now, there's also a second one. There's also, if you had taken advantage for a first one, there's also a second one, okay? A second one is just for money that you may need still. Let's say the first one you only took a half. You want to make sure, now you see that you need more. Again, don't keep in mind, you have to prove all this, a second one. So you take more. So there is second one available to you too. And don't forget, in the beginning, it looks like a loan because they're intend to collect it if you don't use it right. So that's why it's called a loan. So you can still do the first and the second one. And the nice part is the forgiveness. So how it becomes the forgiveness. So if the borrower, the person who took the money, use it towards the business. And when they said towards the business is you can use towards payroll, pay yourself, pay under employee. Okay? And you can use towards buying equipment, buying supplies, and you can do marketing. Too, you can use that as a marketing tool or extension of that business as well. So all that can go into it. But I like to advise people, make sure whatever you use it for, your bookkeeping, everything that you do, you pay yourself, pay with the check that comes from your business account. Anything that you do, make sure you have a receipt going back to your business account, because at the end of the year, you're going to print out all that money that you spend on, the lender is gonna help you print out all the money that you spend on. That's how you're gonna apply for it as a forgiveness, because you spend it right. Here I am, I have proof for it. Now, please don't do this, people. Don't wait until like last minute and then search for receipt or make receiver. So if you have a bank account, it's the best to get a check-in, a book check. Pay yourself with that check. Pay your resident employee if you have employees, or pay supplies. Whatever you do, you use that money. Pay it on the checkbook, or pay with the debit card where it goes. You can disprove already. Please don't wait until next or this year. At the end of this year, look for a receipt.
Yeah.
Because the receipt are gonna say dates on it. And these IRS people and these lenders, then they're not stupid. They're people like you and I, So do things accordingly. As you use it, save your receipt. And please try to use it like that frequently, and try to have your receipt as you use it.
Okay. So, make sure que receive tout ça fait, c'est que son monde qui cap vide privilège comme là. So make sure que ou son monde que ou save tout reçu ou use checkbook tout ou use carte banque ou côté que ou capable ouais que transaction que ou te fait ensemble avec comme là pour capable buy IRS preuve là. Et puis ton encore aussi un monde ou te prend loan sa première fois ou capable reprendre encore. Yo fait connaître que li paraît to son loan, mais sou use li pour ça que ou dit que ou a use li a, et puis ou buy preuve là que mais pour qui ça ou use li, et ça fait ma privé sous base même bagarre là encore que ou gen checkbook, ou paye tête ou paye moun kap travail là, ou gen chèque, ou paye moun nan chèque, et puis l'on a acheté bagay pour business là, ou a acheté equipment, ou a acheté bagay pour ajouter dans business là, ou utiliser carte et puis pour make sure que ou gen papier ça, l'année a fini, les pour faire taxe ou ka prouver que mes sortes fait ensemble avec cob là. C'est pas les arriver pour chercher récit, pour chercher faire ça pour faire non, ou gen tout à fond, nous getan fermé dans caillou là, les arrive ou juste dit mais c'est en façon ça y a capable pardonner ou pas remettre comme là. Mais si que ou pas de preuve pour montrer que ça soit fait avec au fond bon bagage avec encore tout, c'est ou même cap nan chaud parce que moun yo t'a bay comme là, yo pas égaré. Même j'en pensais que ou ka fait truc là tout, yo même y a preuve que l'on fait truc là. Let them know that the people are not stupid.
Yeah.
When you try to trick them, they're gonna see that you try to trick them.
Yeah, and it's not worth it because if you get caught, it's a federal money. It's a federal loan, so you can get in real trouble for that. So it's not worth it. That's why I say people think twice before you get it because use it towards your real deal. Don't use it on anything else. So those are the important things. And please, also, when it comes to payroll, right? I know my people, and because let's say, like, cleaning or construction, sometimes you put people to work that they don't have paper. They don't have Social Security. They don't have a green card. But you pay them because they work for you. But you don't give them a 1099.
You get in trouble for that.
Yeah. So that means that money that you're paying them, it's going to come back on your back.
Okay.
So I'm going to be nicely and clear to that. Because if you pay yourself and you pay your employee, at the end of the year, okay, the bank that you use as a business account, they print out a 1099. They can help you do that. They print out 1099. Here's your 1099. Here's your 1099. Please go do your taxes. Because that's when it rolls back to the IRS. It shows that, oh yeah, this person used this money to pay so and so went and did her taxes. He did her taxes. Now we got, there's substances of relationship or reason where this money is going or the avenue. Now, if you have someone that you give them 1099 and you don't give them 1099, but you're paying them. So how are you going to show you paid someone? It's going to be under you.
No proof.
No proof.
And you can't fabric.
You can't do that.
That's one thing you cannot.
Yeah. So I'm just using an example because I encountered that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Doing PP loans. Number of employees. Someone had 5 employees, but only 2 people had paper.
So how are you gonna prove that?
Exactly. How are you gonna prove?
Not only you're not gonna put that, you're gonna get that person in trouble too.
Right. How? So, yeah, and that money you have to carry yourself.
See, that's true. So
explain to them that. So we don't want to. So people to know that these are the things that they're gonna look for. Because right now, at the end of the year, you come and tell them, "Oh, I pay Susan $10,000 that year." They're gonna say, "Where's Susan?"
Because Susan gotta pay tax on that 10.
Exactly. That's how things get rolled over. Mm-hmm. That's why we don't pay these things back, but the tax itself pay it back.
That's true.
Everything goes back. It's a circle.
That's right.
So please explain to them.
Sorry, that's a lot. Nou ka gen moun, nou ka gen zami, nou ka gen fami ki pa gen papye, epi nou mette yo travay nan business la. E pou ka ou fe koneke, kob lo te pran, ou paye 5 moun aveli. Epi nan 5 moun nan se ka se 2 moun selman ki te gen papye yo, lot moun yo pat gen ni. Konya la ki preuve ou pal bay ke pour que ou te paye moun sa parce que moun sa nous connaît que bagay en bas tabla li pas exister encore c'était là longtemps li pas là encore parce que kounya là depuis yo kembe ou nous même pas get in trouble ni moun nam get in trouble so ça veut dire que l'a come back to you quand même so pas ka dire que moi te paye moun sa côté preuve là moun sa pas gen papier ou pas mettre social moun ça pour yo capable taxer moun nan. So tout ça retourne back. So ça veut dire que make sure que on lovin prend comme ça ou connaît que qui soit pas le faire avec lui et ou pas faire magouche avec lui parce que c'est ou même cap nan show. So tout bagay ça ou li tourne back que ou payer moi même moi pas papier. M'pa payer taxe. Pour connaît l'état pays ça li fonctionner sous taxe. So ou pas payer taxe ça veut dire que y a prendre tout ça fait ou vendre un gobelet, yo expect pour yo prendre $2 là-dedans. So et ça fait que obligé faire papier taxe puis moun ou mettre pour travail beaucoup là pour make sure que yo gen papier. Let them know that. Make sure the person have the green card. Make sure the person have the work permit. Make sure the person have the TPS. Make sure that they have something that the state know them.
If you have TPS, you got paper.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Claude. I didn't know.
Because you got a work card.
You got a work card. Thank you, Claude. That's why we have you here.
Yeah.
Yes, he's such a blessing, isn't he? So that's why it's very important, because if you don't do that, I mean, it's up to you. I know we want to help other people, but just to let you know, as a business owner, if you don't prove it, then you have to carry that somewhere else, and you have to prove it somewhere else. So, so I just wanted to make sure that it's done correctly, and I'm not missing any information that, you know, at the end of the year, you're going to say, oh, I didn't know, oh, she didn't tell me. So that goes with the PP loan. So it is available. Get the money that you need. Please take advantage of. There's so much money. Please, you know, and have us, help you. I am a private business. I do charge for it because it's my process, and I'm able to charge for this type of service with no problem. But it's worth it to have, someone to bookkeep it. I even do the bookkeeping for you. I make sure that you have all the receipt. I will make sure that all the money that you're spending throughout the year, okay, that you are spending, so at the end of the year, you don't get in trouble. So we can not only help you with the process, but throughout the year we'll guide you and we'll direct you. We'll hold your hand to make sure you don't do anything that's gonna come back and have you pay for this loan.
Okay, so li fè nou konnen ke li ka ede nou, li kapab même faire bookkeeping nan pou nou, ke make sure que le ane a fini, que ou pa que yo wè que le ane tax la vini, que yo wè que ou te use l'argent pour un bagay. So gen kob ki de yo a ki pou ede nou, même jan te gen kob pou ede nou, yo te ba nou semaine chèque la pou te ede nou pou an de kay, yo même bay kob tout si ke ou vle fè l'autre bagay, mais on make sure que ou use li pour ça que ou di que ou vle use li ya. Because like there's money out there, the same way they help you guys with the money, with the seminar check for a home. Now they can help you if you have other stuff that you do need, but make sure you use it. We gotta keep saying that it get to their ear, that they don't come to our office and say that we
that's why of the reason that I'm only not helping them with the initial process to get it, but I'm doing the bookkeeping for them. I had 2 of them that I'm doing bookkeeping. Is my, I'm helping them throughout the year while they spend. Make sure whatever you spend, you have a project that you want to spend, come to me. Let's see where you're getting all your stuff from. Make sure that you have your receipt. Bring your receipt to me. Okay, that money spent. We do like a spreadsheet. This is how much you got. This is where your money's going and why it's going and where's the receipt. Like that. To bookkeeping for them like that. At the end of the year, they're not like, oh my God, I don't have no receipt. Go chasing or go try to make up any receipt. So I am available to do those services throughout the year to make sure that this money becomes grand by using it correctly, of course.
Okay, so li apede nou pou tout resane ya, pou ka ede nou, pou guide nou, ki jan ke ou pran kob la ou use li pou le ane a vini, ke pou l'État kapab wè ke sa ou fè ansama avèk kob la, tout resi ki entre nan men ou, ke la pede ou pou proje a, pou ke le arrive ke, pou pa di ke se li te do fil li, e pou pa fè sa ki papi a mande ya. So, please, ou vin pran kob la, usually pour ça que wap usually ça fait m'a dit ça parce que nous connaît qui kounya là dans télévision grand pile nouvelle qui parlait de ça il y a monde qui prend comme là qui pas font bon bagarre avec comme là et puis li get commencer tourner back encore yo encore you know.
Yes. So now we're going to move into, people that are thinking or they just start off a new business. So you have a great idea, you want to start your business, but you don't have the principal for it because we all that need that little bit of money to invest. Even if it's small portion. So there's a couple programs out there, okay? And one of them, the shorter program, is a local bank here, Harbor One, has a great program for small business. They can give you to initial. The first is $5,000, and you have to take a seminar. Now it's online. It's really nice. It's combination of 6 or 7 videos. It teaches you about the business. It talks to you about, you sure you want to open a business, what process you need to take if you are sure, and then what's your marketing, what's your niche, like what you want to focus on as a business, and how can you extend. It just teaches you. After you complete that course, you can apply for that $5,000. And of course, that $5,000, it's a loan, but it's a loan where you can grow. Because as a business owner, you want to grow too, yourself. You want to have a good credit, not only for yourself, but for your business. So after you use that $5,000 really wisely, you take at $4,000, you pay $1,000, you take $1,000, you pay it right back there. And then in a matter of certain time, they see, depending on the type of business, and then they can upgrade, or they can give you an increase of $10,000. And it keeps going. And Harbor One has this. So if you need help with that, please, call me. We'll get you. I have someone at Harbor One that I connect with very well. Call us, and I can help you through the process. And of course, I can help you to start your business. So you have an idea. You don't know where to start, how to get your EIN number, your employee identification number, how to get your business certificate. We can do that. We can sit down with you and look at your plan and look at your idea and say, okay, you sure you want to do this? Let's start doing this. What are the steps? Getting it official and getting some money that you may need.
Okay. So Harbor One, tout moun ki gen Harbor One Bank, yo ede moun ensemble avec bay kob pou yo moun start business. Yo commencé par $5,000. So ou gon coût que ou prend avec yo, et puis coût ou prend avec yo même yo capable for joindre $5,000 pour capable pour start business là, mais et pour make sure que et go back que ou gon crédit ou gon bon crédit ou, et puis ou payer dette ou yo que ou montrer que son monde qui cap payer dette ou yo pour yo ba ou li. So gon monde de yo qui besoin aide pour start ton business, pour fil papier, pour enregistrer business là, pour capable fill IN number, nous fait tout ça en l'air, vinn côté nous vinn contacter nous, venir avec plan, on a chita, n'a parlé ensemble avant, n'a expliquer mais tout ça qui gagne dans business, mais qui quand on a commencé, expliquer nous qui vision, qui ça qui gagne pour business puis n'a payer.
Yes. So there's another program too. I don't know if any of you are familiar with, but this is a state program, okay? I think I had sent it to you, Marley. It's the MGCC. So MGCC loans people. It's from the state of Massachusetts. It has two statewide program that.
This is closed.
What?
That program is closed.
No, but they're gonna still accept the application. They're just the money wise.
No, I spoke to them this morning. They said the program is closed.
No, the deadline is closed. The deadline.
Okay.
The deadline for the new application is closed, but the program itself, the company is still open.
Okay. They said they can give new companies a loan for now, but the program is closed since January.
Yeah, the program. Which program is closed?
The GCC program.
The MGCC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that's giving out free money.
Yeah.
That one is closed.
Yeah.
But the loans are not closed.
No, they still give a loan.
Yeah, the loans are closed. Yeah. No, we're talking about the loan for startup. We're not talking about the grants. So the MGCC, so they had grants. Just like the government gave them money to help out business too. And they were one of the vendors. They were one of the bank or the organization that the government gave them money and say, give it to your state, spread it out. Unfortunately, that money has ran out.
Okay.
They got a lot of money, but
So they were giving money to people that had business.
yeah,
And that was free money. They didn't have to give it back.
no, startup
No.
and everything else.
No,
Oh,
there's a
wow.
grant. You don't have to get it back.
It's a grant.
Oh,
You don't have to.
wow.
It's awarded. You don't have to pay it back. So it's funny how it ran out so fast, but that's another story. Yeah, unfortunately, but you look at other states.
But you can still apply for your loan. They can give you a loan.
Yeah.
That depends on your store.
Yeah, but they still have the loans. They still have the loans, available if you qualify for it. They, they have a loan to start with $5,000 up to $50,000, and they have another type of vendor that starts from $50,000 to $1 million. But to let you know, it is a loan. It is a loan,
And there's no forgiveness for that.
No.
You're gonna have
No,
to pay
there's
it
no-
back. Just
yeah.
to let them know that there's no.
it is a
forgiveness.
loan. It's strictly a loan. There's no forgiveness after that. As of right now. But let's see what comes out of this. I don't know if we're going to get another
Stimulus?
package.
Don't get their hopes up.
I don't know, but that listener said the other day, all these money are coming in, make sure we're not paying it back. So there's people that worry about it. It's too much money going
When you
around.
go online, so they keep talking about that. If possible, they can put another stimulus for.
Yeah.
They praying for it.
Yeah.
It's possible.
But do we need it? That's the problem. Do we need it, or the money that they have? A lot of people not taking advantage of it.
I think people still need. We always need money. Nobody always.
But
need
like
money.
the lady said, we don't want our tax to go sky high.
But the thing is, people doesn't use it yet. The money they put for the third package.
How do you know?
For the
A
second
lot of
package.
people. Probably.
No. Look at the PPE. No. There's a lot of money available. That's why they didn't shut the first.
The first one, because there's still money there. They're gonna say, what's the point of us giving money they're not being used?
No, but a lot of people probably already use their stimulus check.
Not the stimulus checks.
Oh, so we're done talking about that.
Yeah.
No.
No, we're not talking
Talking about the personal checks.
We're talking about the whole package.
Okay.
So you remember how they did a 1.9 and we broke it down? Some money went to small business, education,
So
COVID-19.
They still pay the stimulus check.
They still doing it.
That's why some people doesn't receive yet the tax.
Right.
Because they're still working on the stimulus
Right.
check.
Yep.
Okay.
But the money for the loan for the PPP, people doesn't use it.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah. And why would
Why
they?
did you take it for?
Because some people, like me, I'm scared about it too, because that's why I'm always asking question, because
Yeah.
I don't want to have problem later.
So they take it and don't use it against the
and
business.
so many people just keep asking question and the money is still there.
So they don't use it. So later on, when they be like, you got to show me what you do with it, they're gonna give it back because you're not gonna get forgiven. They're gonna give it.
And you have a 1% rate.
That the importance for that show, because you explain people is that something they're supposed to scare about, even though you put your book,
If you know you're gonna
your
use it
book
for the right
will, so
thing.
why the
Not
way
be
you spend the
scared.
money, you pay yourself, you pay your employee, you purchase stuff, you get receipts, so you can prove them.
Exactly.
But
And that's
people
why.
don't know that.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking it. I'm using it. I have a young man that works with me. He's a certified CPA, so we're gonna do a bookkeeping for people because we figure maybe that's why people are so shy or people don't want it because they're scared.
Yeah, they don't know what they should do.
When they get the money, how I'm gonna use it? Is this really a way that I can prove it?
But I think if someone have a business, you want a business like $10,000, you know your revenue is $10,000.
Yeah,
Don't take $20,000 because
Yeah.
take the money you need.
Yeah, you need.
you need.
And then you're gonna the money that you need, that you see it practically,
Yeah,
you're gonna
the way-
use it.
yeah.
Now you're gonna put it in a bank.
Don't be too greedy and be like,
Yeah.
let me go for more.
Even if you put it in your bank, you're gonna pay for it. Even if it sit there on your bank and say, "Oh, I didn't use it," you're gonna pay for that interest. It's
Well,
1% interest.
They have a question always come forward in my show or my co. They're always asking after you take the PP loan, because it's a loan, but they have forgiveness too.
Yeah, you can turn
But,
it into forgiveness.
if you not qualify for the forgiveness, so how many years? you
5.
do? 5 years
You
after
have
that.
5
5 years
years
to
to
pay.
pay. You
But
have
by example, if you take $100,000 now and you don't approve for the forgiveness, so after the tax season you're going to start paying until 5 years.
Yep, you have up to 5 years. So if you can pay on the first year, great.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you need a couple years to pay,
Or you're going to start paying after 5 years,
No,
or you
no,
have
no,
to
you
pay
have-
between 1 to 5.
1 to 5, between 1 to 5. Not after 5, you have up to 5 years. So between the minute 1 and 5, between those
Okay.
those years, not past 5 years,
Right.
and then it becomes a lien.
Yeah, you have 5 years windows to pay.
You have the 5 window to pay. And remember, there's interest. It's 1% interest, but 1% out of $60,000 is 60. It's $6,000. So you look at it, oh, it's only 1%, but if you really do the number, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. So don't take it. I mean, that's I think you know, to tell you the truth, I think small business don't believe in themselves enough to be able
to boost it, to use
to
it.
boost it, to use it right. So as a small business owner myself, you know, I see it all the time, and I have to pep talk myself too to say, no, I'm gonna do this. I can do this. I can put this money back in my business. It's gonna recruit back,
Well, you know, because,
and I'm gonna use it the right way.
you know, because of the COVID-19, so many people they got unemployment check, and unemployment just double the money. They received 300 more, or 600 last year 600, now it's 300.
And that's
But when they calculate the money they're going to take from the loan, and when they do book to see how much they're going to pay themselves, they realize
that unemployment is more.
is more.
Yeah.
That's the problem now.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people's like, whoa, we can
Yeah.
get more in unemployment, so I don't need your check. If you can pay me to protect my payment, $300, and unemployment is giving me $600, peace out. I'm going to unemployment. But people have to be wise. But this is why they designed these programs.
The unemployment is a short-term thing, but for the loan, you have money to grow your business.
Yes, to grow your business, and these people can still work for you out of their home, or they can still work for you part-time. And there's a lot of people, unfortunately, that refuse to go to work and don't want to go to work for $300. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I'm talking about honesty. It's hard talk, but it's the honesty. You know, I can sit here giving you guys just a flower smell, but it's not. The honest truth is, people are looking at their number. Hey, if I go back to work and work Monday to Friday and get $400, if I sit at home, do nothing, chill out, or go do my stuff that I have to do on my own and get $700, I'm gonna go with $700.
But
But because they're thinking, right there, gratification. Now gratification. They're not thinking later on.
yeah, but some people they have a license for business, but it's because they're working too much at work. When they file tax by the tax season, they want to put a business on the tax to let them get more money from IRS.
So
But,
they still
but those people doesn't have a real business.
Right. It's just there to wait.
But that's why they don't say, okay, I'm going to take that loan. But because they don't have no business to go up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the money still
Still there.
down.
Yeah, that's a good cause. Yep. I seen it too. You know, you open a business just to help you with those numbers when it comes to IRS, but your business is non-functional, you know? And then again, it goes to tell you that, especially in the community that we live in, minority groups, we've seen that a lot. We've seen that too much, that people just open the business just to kind of help them with their numbers. But we see big corporations, even franchisees, okay, even franchises taking one step to the other, using these monies, using this money like crazy. You know, I did my own study because I was curious. I was like, how come small business are doing this stuff, but big business, they get all this money? Because what they're doing is they're not afraid of taking the money, putting it back. They're not afraid to use it, and they're not afraid to say, okay, even if I pay myself $50,000, but I can still claim it on I can still put it on my tax as an individual, not a business, but my business is still on, my business is still prevailing, you know, and we live, you know, in our society, in our community that we live in, I guess it comes from a lot to do with your mindset. I mean, where your business is going. Do you believe in your business, or you just open a business just to kind of help you out, or do you really want your business, or your business is just a number?
Business is time, so
yeah. And there's an organization, Black Business, like for people of colors that have business. Okay. There's a lot of business open under minority, especially with people of color, but they're not functionable.
No.
They're not functionable. And I ask myself, why they're not functionable?
Because business, something is supposed to have very good attitude to doing business. You have to be consistent to doing business.
you have to invest your time too.
That's mean you
That's
have
the
to be
consistency.
consistent.
Yeah, you have to invest your time.
If you know you have to come to your place at 9 o'clock, no matter what, you have to be at 9 o'clock, because you never know people waiting for you at 9, because you said I'm going to open by 9.
Right.
Even though you come in at 9, you don't see no people, but you have to come in.
Yeah.
But some people like me, when they open, okay, I said I'm going to open at 9, I'm coming today, I don't see no one. Tomorrow, I don't see no one. 2 weeks, I don't see no one. And now I'm not coming again at 9, I'm still coming at 9:05, 9:10.
And then before you know it,
you don't even come.
But, you know, consistent going to pay you, I know that. I believe in that.
Yeah, I believe in a consistent too.
When you're consistent,
Yeah.
you will pay one day.
Yeah, it'll come back to you. And I guess that because the minority group, because people of color, we like that gratification right now. We like that gratification. We like to see it right now. But in the long run, you see big business. They start really small.
Yeah.
A lot of shut doors. You know, the Colgate, you know how many people told them, no way. You know, Bill Gates, how many people told them, no way, go back to your garage.
The other thing too for the black minority, so they don't believe in advertising.
No.
And you see Burger King's, McDonald's, Pepsi Cola.
Boom, 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 boom.
They're always doing advertising in that big business.
Yeah.
Because they're
There's money you can use towards that. There's money you can use towards that. You can use that just
For marketing. Well, just for marketing, get yourself a nice website, or get yourself a nice bulletin board, or get vendors to do advertising. Go on YouTube, pay YouTube or Facebook, whatever you want to do. Come on a radio show, whatever you want to do.
advertise your business.
Advertise your business, and that's part of these loans. Part of the people.
Again,
You know, on
cheap.
the key
Getting
on,
too cheap
you
for
know,
business
the
too.
key on advertising.
Not gonna grow.
So you come in today, you put a flyer. People just say, what is this?
Yeah.
But when they keep seeing the flyers every day, now they're going
Take
to
it
see, okay,
serious.
that one is serious. Well,
Yeah.
I have to come in to see what happened here.
Yeah,
You have to be, that's been consistent. You have to be consistent, whatever what you do.
yeah. You have to be consistent,
Yeah.
and you have to sow. You know, you're gonna sow your time. Consistency is, you know, you're not gonna get results right there.
Nope.
But if you're sowing your time, you're sowing your energy, because you know, if anybody that needs to believe in your business is you,
yourself. Yeah, that's true.
is you. Because if you don't, forget about it.
You ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah,
People-
like a good business that you, let's see, Haitian in Brockton. They have a bakery, Divine Bakery on Oak Street. Okay, I remember when that place opened. That place was small, just for cake. They used to make just cake pastry, and then you order the cake and you sell it. They opened, I think, about 2 to 3 years ago. Look at now. Now,
It's a big business.
yeah, before I used to go get a cup of coffee because I used to see nobody there. I want to make sure they, you know, it's a local business. Let me support them. I go to the post office one next door, get a cup of coffee. Maybe the pastry with the sugar on top look like croissant. And then the filling. I used to go, the lady used to bake fresh bread, the French bread I used to buy. Nobody there. They would open him. I think it's the grandson or her son. They there. Sometimes I go, nobody. I say, how you doing today? Oh, nobody. But look, now 3 years later, she got a line.
She got a line. People come
out of the city.
Sometimes you have to call to place your order.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Now she's busy.
Now she's busy, and I think hopefully I saw the cleaners right next door is being construction, or hopefully they're buying that cleaner to get connected with that. But I was so happy to see that. I'm like, wow, she did not give up on that business. And we look at Vicente.
Yep,
Vicente is a good example of a business owner. Vicente used to have a small little store right here on North Main Street where Al's is.
They still have it.
Okay? Vicente didn't have one penny to start his business. It's his family that he had people giving him this, giving him that, say, you give me $20, you give me $100, I'll buy sugar. When I sell, I'll pay you back, and then you're off. You give me this to buy meat. When I sell it, I'll pay you off. You're out of here. That's how he sold his business. And then he made that little store.
Now they're going to open a third one in Rhode Island.
Yeah, and look at Vicente now. Imagine if he had just given up on that small business. Oh, because I don't have any money, or I don't have enough consistency, or I have to borrow tight money.
Business start by ID first.
Yeah.
And persistent. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, so some people think they're supposed to have money to make business.
No. You can start business with zero.
Money to do business.
Yeah.
I start my business with zero.
You have to start by your ID and follow your ID.
Yeah, and stay with it. Make sure you believe in it. You see
yourself doing it. So this is why I tell people, you know, if you're thinking about your idea, I know it, you know, maybe we're taking too much time, but we want to make sure there's money available, but there's stuff that money doesn't buy, and we are here to inspire you. I mean, as a business owner, Claude, and you're going in your route too. You know, we are here to help you, we are here to inspire you, and we are here to motivate you and to guide you. But first and foremost, you have to believe in your business. You have to know that you want this. Because you don't want it 2 days later, you don't sell anything, or you have no customer, you're closing.
The time is done, but I'm going to ask you two questions from two customers. One said, m'appelait les gens d'hier parce que ça créole l'écrit, là c'est pas translateur, pas tellement fort. Il dit que lui était un petit gens peur pour te apply pour la store avec un business, c'est un petit peur pour te fil pipi non, mais j'en tête de nous parler là, ça vient balle conforme, mais qui les bagages ça stop.
Okay, so she said that she have a business, she's struggling, but she was scared to do the PP loan, right? So she want to know when is it gonna stop? Which by hearing us today, she's rethinking that she should do it, but she's really scared.
By May 31st.
So this, but some bank, by example, bank Citizen Santander Bank, they said they're going to stop receive application by April 31st.
Yes, they're going to stop receiving application, but that doesn't mean they're the only bank that's doing it. They're not the only bank. There's other banks.
But the PPP send you to your bank?
No, PPP sends you your bank if your bank is one of the lenders accepting it. If your lender, if let's say Sadna don't accept no more, they send you to another lender. They have online lender. They have their own lender that they use. Because what happened is, so maybe Sender has a lot of business accounts. So the government had this money right here, and they gave it all to banks, right? And Sardar Bank may already used up their line of lender. So Harbor One still has a lot funds available, because the Harvard one is a small bank, so a lot of business doesn't open with them. But a credit union is a good bank to open your business with, because they're local, they're small, and they have a lot of money that comes, and the money that's for free. Not only big banks like Bank of America, your bank is international bank, so they get portion of the money. They get a portion of the stimulus. So once they used up all their portion, right, and then the SBA, Small Business Administrator, will send you to another lender.
Ok. So, yon l'autre question. On a dit que vous souhaitez parler de start-up business, mais on pas élaborer sur le détail, mais qu'est-ce détail avoir aller.
This person would just like to know a little more about the startup business.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I love to talk about startup business.
Well, take 5 minutes to do that, and after that.
Oh my God, it's only giving me 5 minutes. I love to talk about starting business because I feel like you started a new story.
You're giving this person this opportunity. It's just a new venture, because as a business owner, small business owner myself, I'm just starting off. I haven't been so long, but it just brought me to another level where my confidence in feel like my purpose in where I have my destiny is going, so I love helping people with startup. So there's a bunch of money out there. There's private grants out there. The ones I gave you right now is just public. It's just public grants. So there's private grants out there. There's business such as Walmart or Amazon or Microsoft, or any type of business, Nikes. They have money that they donate to the community. So there's women of color, they donate, and there's lost coin, they donate. So if you can get in touch with us, come over here, let's sit down, let's talk about what's your business plan. There is money out there depending on what your business is and what services that you're offering. You offer services or product, so there is money out there. Even if you have zero, but you want your business, we can start working with you. We can start with the process, the IRS process, the certification process, and we'll get you some money to start off. But first of all, again, you have to want this business.
Okay, so
I'm just curious, what type of business?
Pour
Let me see if this Gerald.
N'a pedo avec vision, n'a pita palavo, n'a pedo appliquer tout baga ou besoin appliquer pour faire li et gen l'argent de yo qui capable do pour capable start business là. So n'a tan nous pas connait qualité business ou ka contacter nous vinn côté nous First Center Street 4e floor, ou elle numéro a. So visiter nous n'aptan nous vini, n'aptan nous et puis nous capable exécuter plan ou gain dans tête ou nous cachita pour parler ensemble avec vous.
Et avant nous aller combat m'da mais nous mettre accent sur lui pendant une minute. Grand pile monde qui dit que business mais yo pas rempli en quelle forme légale. Loi États-Unis mandé pour mettre au business. Yes. Parce que mon il doit vendre bagarre la Kaili mais il pas connaît pour gagner une licence ou bien une taxe ID pour lui. So ça vraiment important. So pas gagne bagarre ça pas free work and aid.
Right. If you don't have the license and you don't, because like there's a lot of people that's doing their business in home, so nobody know about it. So these people, like you wanna grow your business, you need to have a certificate. You need to have the IRS IN number, right?
The EIN number, employee identification number.
You can't be home, sitting at home, cooking that little patty, and then you say that you have a business.
And you have to separate yourself from the business. So your social security number is your social security number. The EIN number is your social security number for your business.
Yes. But if you have a sole proprietor business, the EIN number in your social, they
combine, exactly. Until you grow, you can change that. They do that just because for tax reason, it's a smaller one, just you can keep the bookkeeping as a small, because you're paying yourself too, and you're just one person, okay? But as you extend your business, you can change that status anytime, and that structure of business. So as you grow, if you don't want that much responsibility, you can do the sole.
So my people, they're afraid about authority. So because for my country, is a people or in the power in Haiti, they just respect people white. That's why when they come in here, they don't want to use their white to do in business like Lego because they're afraid about authority. So now tell them so they're not supposed to be afraid. They can. If they're looking for you, they're going to find you.
Why be scared to be
Great. I mean, these people, if we look at history or even what's going on now, people that are great, people are making the mark in their community, even in a small thing as your community. It's people that they're fearless. You know, because if you sit there and you're scared, or this is going to happen, or someone's going to come after me, or blah, 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 blah. No, don't do that. Don't do that because you're just setting yourself up for disaster. Now, as long as that's why you have people like us here, as long as you get the right guidance and to do the right thing in the right way, there should be no way why you shouldn't be, success in your own lane. Even if, let's say you want to open a restaurant, there's 10 million restaurants. Yours can be unique because you are unique. You have your own touch. You have your own way of doing things. So don't be shy. You can see, why do you think, like, I'm not going to go far. Why do you think in Brockton, on Main Street, there's about 30 hair salons, but they're all super busy?
The way I listen to you, I see a place here close to my place in Main Street. So you know what I want to do over there?
What?
Asian breakfast.
Yeah.
So you have a drive-through Asian breakfast. That means you take a party, you take a coffee.
Yeah,
so,
like Divine Bakery. Don't take that.
So, but very Asian. So the way Asian take breakfast in Haiti, I do this. I want to do the same thing. So anytime I pass, I see that place. I say, man, this is a place I'm going to want that person to do.
So
again, we don't. Again, people that have made marks in our society, our world, is people who took chances. And unfortunately, us minority, we are being oppressed.
But in my mind, I realize I'm successful only because I think that, man, this is what I want to do. It's a nice Asian, clean. People can drive through. The place you order, you drive. Take your order, you go. This one
they have to make sure.
I'm not going to show you the place.
One thing, because I'm like, what they have to make sure.
Visionary here, visionary in the house.
Not only doing the business, but you have to make sure you have someone that can cook. Because everybody say I can cook.
That's why I'm not go forward, because I know I need.
Everybody always
I know if I have power, I bring in him.
What about me? You don't believe in me? I can cook.
I don't know. I don't know what you
you can cook. Oh my God! So you see the talent, people use your talent to make an income.
They have a woman.
She's doing party. When I was living in Haiti, this woman was very good. That's why I want to burn.
Wow, yeah.
So you take a juice on the morning, a party, or
your cup of coffee, with the sandwich,
something very nice, very
fresh
clean,
bread,
but something from my country.
Yeah.
I don't want to do something nothing too similar with the thing they do in America. Something very
it's nothing like that. Yeah. You know what? It's been said.
Such as community, it's good that you point out. It's been said, as a community in Brockton. Again, I'm gonna hit home because this is where I lived all my life. And I know pretty well. It's been said the number of immigrant that we have, such as Cape Verdean and Haitian, we should have more culturally places that we don't here. In Brockton, we don't.
You see?
Because there's just so much Cape Verdeans here.
I dream that.
There's so much Haitian here. You see a Mattapan?
Yeah.
You see a Jamaican plane? They take over.
Yes.
We're not saying we're not America. Yes, we are in America. But we can make this community ours. Let's not just isolate.
So look the Spanish community. They bring the thing they do in the country to America, and people just use them. And
we look at it and we say, why not us? Why not? I mean, look at the population of Cape Verde in itself.
One day I will win that in that community.
And I hope so. Let me know if you need money.
I need money. I need money.
Oh my God. So enjoy your weekend, everybody. It's going to be a great weather tomorrow. So get out,
enjoy. Yeah. Thank you. And don't forget to dream. Don't forget to just be inspired and give us a call if you want to sit down thinking about a business opportunity.
If you not dream, you die already.
Exactly. We need that.
Thank you all. Have a great weekend. Ciao. We're waiting for your business. We're gonna have you here on the show.
Eh oui, c'était Family First Live, hein? Chacune 2 heures, mercredi, vendredi. Jeudi, ce week-end, c'est vendredi. La musique.
Let's see Friday.
La musique.
D'ici avec la voix de Gazman Couleur, hein?
Même sujet, ouais bonheur, pas comme
nous casser rendez-vous avant à 4h pour chute attendre avec moi-même Claude Bellevue, hein. Nous allons faire garder politique là pour nous rester bail et nous gagnons très bonne nouvelle hier. Bandi ont libéré 2-3 moun dans pays qui ont été kidnappés. Après-midi nous allons parler. La musique sur nos ondes jusqu'à minuit, hein.
C'est pour ton Salman qui connaît. Qui ça qui n'a qu'ailleurs?
Haiti's beautiful.
And 6 months for the first one, a Haitian.
Et oui, là, ce texte là, il est Ritan 774 946 40
He
88.
didn't say where the location is.
He said it. They heard it.
No.